Okay, so if you're part of a new sales team, you know the pressure is on to get results, and fast. But what if I told you there are two proven techniques that can boost your profits almost instantly without spending a single extra dime on marketing? Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down today. Right, every new sales team knows this challenge. I mean, it's the classic do more with less scenario, isn't it? You're tasked with boosting the bottom line, growing those profits, but you don't have this massive budget for marketing or finding new leads. It can feel, well, pretty frustrating. So this is the big question, right? How in the world do you drive serious growth when you can't just throw money at ads to find new customers? It feels like this impossible puzzle. But the solution, it's actually surprisingly simple, and it's probably right in front of you. And here it is. Here's the secret. The key isn't about finding hundreds of new people. It's about unlocking the full potential of the customers you've already got. I mean, think about it. The second someone makes that first purchase, the hardest part is already over. That trust barrier, it's down. They've said yes to you once, which makes it so much more likely they'll say yes again. This is where your new toolkit comes in. We're going to focus on two really simple but incredibly powerful techniques that take advantage of that existing trust: upselling and cross-selling. You can think of these as your secret weapons for driving profit growth without needing that big budget. Okay, so let's break these down real quick. Upselling, that's all about getting a customer to buy a slightly better, more premium version of what they already want. Moving them from the standard to the premium package. Cross-selling, on the other hand, is about suggesting stuff that goes with their purchase, like offering headphones when they buy a new phone. See? Both are aimed at the same goal: increasing the total value of that one sale. Now, if you're thinking this all sounds a little too simple to actually be effective, let's look at a masterclass from one of the biggest companies in the entire world. McDonald's literally built a huge part of its empire on one of these very principles. This is it, the question that changed everything. Now, the official training line was probably something a bit more formal like this, but we all know the famous version, don't we? Would you like to supersize that? Just that simple phrase, taught to every single cashier, became one of the most profitable examples of upselling in history. No new ad campaign, no complicated strategy. They just changed a few words right at the cash register. And the impact? It was absolutely staggering. By consistently asking that one simple question, McDonald's boosted its annual profits by 15 to 20%. Just let that sink in. This wasn't from finding new customers. It was just from making the average order a little bit bigger, all with zero extra marketing spent. Just massive results. So, how do we take this amazing story and turn it into a real, concrete action plan for your team? I mean, McDonald's proved the concept on a global scale. Now let's boil it down to a golden rule you can start using like today. The absolute most important part of this is the timing. The perfect moment, the absolute best time to make your offer, whether it's an upsell or a cross-sell, is the instant that first sale is done. Right at that point, the customer has committed, their trust in you is at its peak, and, their wallet is already open, so to speak. You've got to act in that moment. So in its simplest form, this is the golden rule. It really doesn't matter if it's an upsell or a cross-sell, the principle is always the same. As soon as you've met their main need, you immediately ask. For an upsell, it's something like, would you like the premium version? For a cross-sell, it's, hey, do you need batteries to go with that? It's all about just extending that conversation for one more moment. So I want to leave you with this question. The McDonald's story, it's not just a cool piece of trivia, it's a blueprint for growth. Your challenge for you and your team is to find your magic question. What's the one simple offer you could make to every customer right at that perfect moment of purchase? Find that question, and you might have just found the key to your next level of profit.